Let's talk about how you can write an effective sales email that converts. Hey there, my name is Rob Spence, the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions. We are an award-winning multi-service sales and marketing agency, and we do a lot for our customers to help them see an increase in their sales. And this series of video does exactly that. Every single week we release a video giving you hints, tips, advice on sales, marketing and business growth. If you have yet to follow us, if you've yet to hit subscribe, do it now, please. In this video we talk about sales emails, and I think for me, although a lot of this coincides with mass marketing emails and so on and so forth, I kind of want to focus this a little bit on more targeted and personalized emails. Now, I guess the advice from this video will go for both cold emails, so a cold outreach email strategy, but also emails to prospects that are slightly warm and maybe sort of retargeting emails. So if you are looking to send emails to your clients or to try and get more customers through email, this video is going to help you out. Now, I've got on my screen here 4 key things that I'd always recommend to think about for your email. And a lot of this advice has come from my years of experience in writing, cold emails and getting results from cold emails. We send dozens, if not triples of dozens. What's a triple? Is there a triple of a dozen? Is that a thing? I don't know. Drop a comment below. Is it a thing? Am I making that up? We send a lot of emails every single day, and we draft up these emails, and we have to do so because we're fundamentally a lead generation agency. So everything you're learning from here is what we've put into place firsthand. So the first tip, without teasing you for too long, is to know your target audience. Now, it's very easy to sort of write any old waffle, any old jumble, or to have a company, say, oh, you must send an email like this. But if you don't know who it is you're talking to, you're gonna fail. That is not gonna be written. It's not gonna be read, beg your pardon. It's no different to how I talk to someone one-to-one. If I'm in a library and I'm talking to a librarian, I adjust the volume of my voice. I adjust potentially the words I use and how I say them, because that's the audience that I'm talking to, right? But if I'm talking to chef in busy restaurant, yes chef, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that, yada yada yada. All of a sudden I become a bit louder, the words I use change and so on and so forth. But it's the same with when you're writing anything, but when you're writing an email. Reverse engineer. Yes, you want to get across your message, but who's actually going to be reading it and what kind of words and tonality does that person want to read? Secondly, and this is a thing that I see as a mistake quite a lot of the time, is keep your email short and sweet. First of all, don't attach a PDF, because PDFs don't get read and they normally end up in a junk box or a block somewhere. But keep it short and sweet. Remember, you're not really going to get a sale from an email normally. You're not going to get a sale. Use the email as a little tease, as a little hint to take the conversation to the next level. 250 words is probably on point, maybe still a bit too much. But just remember that your client, your prospect or your customer doesn't have time. The amount of emails I get, and it's like a big paragraph. We do this, we do that, we're amazing at this. Oh, delete after like 2 paragraphs. It's boring. Third tip is you want to personalize your emails. Once again, if you have a scattergun approach and just send the same email to everyone else, it's no different to going on Tinder, swiping right loads of times. I've never used Tinder, obviously. Swiping right loads, sending loads of messages saying, hi, will you marry me? And just copy and pasting it. It's not personalized, it's not tailored, no one's going to fall for it. But if you take the time to insert first names, to do a bit of research about the company, go on their LinkedIn, see what they're up to, go on their website, see what awards they've won, mention it in the email, personalize it. It creates a deeper relationship and will help you get the email read, but also something to occur at the end of that email. Which brings me to our final point, which is to always include a call to action, which leads to the next step. Once again, the biggest sort of negative problem I always see when people send emails is either there's no call to action, or the call to action just actually stops the conversation entirely. Remember, this email is to take that conversation to the next step, right? If at the end of your email you say, get in touch if you're interested, let me know if you want more, reply if I can book a call with you or whatever, I'm not going to do it, because it's more of my time out of my day that I don't have for you to do your job as a salesperson. For me, a good call to action is always a question. It could be something like, could we book in for a call over the next couple of days? Do you have availability for me to pop in next week? What day would suit you better for me to have a phone call conversation with you? Make it a question. Questions are more than likely to get answered. It's a nice, clear, definitive next step, whatever it may be. Even if that call to action is, would you mind if I send you over a PDF of our brochure? Would you mind if I did this? It encourages that next step. Now, emails I could go on about for ages, and I guess it all comes down to sales communication, sales conversation. Topics I absolutely love, and I'd love to share those with you, but I don't have time today. So if you do want more hands-on support with your email or any aspects of your sales and marketing, send us a message on here. Head on over to Paragon Sales Solutions. You'll see loads of sales training. You'll see loads of support that me and my team can give to you. And fundamentally, as I said at the start of this video, all we ever want to see you do is succeed in sales. And I hope this video has been a great little snippet for you to do so. Until next week, all the best.